Outdoor Crew. We are not, unfortunately, doing a camping video this weekend because I decided it was a nice weekend and I'm going to stick around the house and get some stuff done. Currently in the middle of remodeling my house on top of doing YouTube and things like that. So I just decided to give you guys a little bit of an update on the gear that I carry normally when I go camping at Andy's house anyway, Andy's property. Um, just a short little video and kind of a product review and what I've got and how I like it and how it works for me. Um, so let's get to it. All right, so as you can see, I've got a few of the items laid out that I usually carry when just doing a normal camping trip. Um, this isn't going to be everything that I carry all the time. This is just what you've seen me have. I just realized that I haven't talked about much of them. So this is just basic camping for this time of year that I have been doing lately. This isn't going to be dedicated carry all the time. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So we'll start over here. You guys know, you've seen it before, I've kind of talked about it, but it is just a self-inflating or inflatable mat that I've decided to carry. It was very useful in the back of my truck, and it's just a nice layer of insulation, another nice layer of padding. On to the next one. It is obviously just a chair, just a regular old chair. But the one I use the most, it's a Lake and Trail Deluxe Sports Chair. It's a little bit bigger than just the regular cheapos, and this one, in all reality, is a cheapo. I know you can spend a lot more money on it. Hi, Odie. Say hi to everybody. But that's just normal chair. What I plan on doing for when I do go backpacking, things like that, I obviously won't be carrying this. I'm going to try and carry something more along the lines of this. Cheap solution to an easy problem. It's just a bottom of outdoor furniture chair padding that we actually bought for Odie when we first started camping with him. But I do use this as an extra pillow. This is my truck tent. If you've watched my other videos, you've seen me use it twice now, and it's coming very, very handy. I love this thing. This is not replaceable. I haven't seen anything else out there that will beat it, especially for my setup, which is a truck with a cap on it. Turns the back of my truck into a tent, more or less. Allows me to have my tailgate down, which I've got a 5.5 foot bed. So me being 6'3", it's a game changer. So like I said, just over here, just regular pillows. Next is sleeping bags. They're both just regular sleeping bags. I believe they're good to 30 degrees. And if you watched our last video, you can see that I had to put one inside of the other, and it got me through the night. I wasn't cold at all, so that worked well. But my plan is to eventually replace these two with one, just a mummy bag or something along those lines. And I wanted to show you guys this because I'm not sure. It was new to me, something I had never heard of. It's basically just a throw for your dog. My wife got it off of Chewy.com. It's a nice outdoor pad. It's about 3 foot long, 2 foot wide for this little pup over here. The brand is Chuck It. It's nice. I guess you could use it for either side. It's got a little hanger here in case it gets wet, which it's not waterproof, but it does dry very easily. I believe it's just cotton inside. You can see it's sat by the fire a little too close. But it's been great. It's been nice having something for him to be able to lay on. It's tough. It's better than just a piece of carpet or something along those lines. So that's something I keep in my truck all the time, just in case he does come with. Both nice lights. I believe they're both right around $50 a piece. This one's a Globe, and then this one is actually also a Bluetooth radio, which was definitely handy having around here. And you can charge your phone off of it as well with the USB port. It has 2 modes, 2 brightness modes. This one's the same as well. This one has 2 brightness modes, and on the back of it, you can take this light off. And you've got a little hanging flashlight. This is actually the battery pack too, and you can do the same. You can charge it and charge your phone as well. So those are handy to have just for some lights, just to have some nice background light. I have a product review on that. Going through gear for tomorrow is the video name. It is a nice mess kit. It's a heavy duty mess kit, and it's a mess kit that I'm going to use when I do camping, like I've been saying. That's not something I'm going to carry all the time. This knife, it's not my favorite knife to carry because of the way that it packs away, the way that it's in the sheath right now. I do like that you can put it through your belt, as hanging low, so that way it's down on your leg. But this is a hunting knife. This is not a survival knife by any means. And the reason I don't like it is because when it's in the sheath, it has the skin blade on it all the time. And this isn't a blade that I'm going to be using right out of the box every time, unless obviously I'm skinning something. But it's a neat idea. It's got this little lever you flip up, and then like a normal safety blade, most blades, you pull that down, the blade will come out. And on the back side of the sheath, you have a bone blade. This one, it's probably 6 inches long, the actual blade. And the brand is Schrade. And the blade that you've seen me use the most is just the bigger knife blade. The tip was broken off. Using this set for what it was meant for, I'll just say that. And then you've got just a little nice detail blade, more or less, in here. I haven't used this one very much. Just like the way that the bigger blade fits in the handle all together. Eventually I'm going to get, I have one picked out. Just this video is showing you that what I haven't gone out and spent tons of money getting stuff specifically for making the videos that I want to make. All of this stuff, minus the recording, stuff, is stuff I've had just from camping. Tarp, I believe it's a 10x12. I haven't used it yet since I started making videos, but I always carry one with me just in case. You never know when you're going to need a tarp. If you saw the first camping video I did with JB Outdoors, you'll see that we got some unexpected rain, and if need be, if we didn't have that barn, we could have made something out of it. This is just an old rain fly, which you'll see in that video that I actually used this while we were finishing up dinner, just to cover us around the fire. As you can see, Odie likes his little chuck-it. Another thing, like I said, especially doing YouTube and stuff like that, making sure we video everything we can. This is indisposable. We do have power over there at Andy's property. It's nice. I can run this into the back of my truck and charge my stuff overnight. So I always carry this with me. It's just a 50-foot extension cord with 4 outlets. So here's my gimbal. This was, I also went and showed this on a reveal video, and I have used it a couple times now. And I do like it. It's nice, but it's not exactly what I expected. There's an app that comes with it. That'll be the first complaint I have. The app that comes with it, you're able to control your zoom and hit record and take pictures and things like that just off of this control, so that way you don't have to mess around with your phone. And I think the connection between the phone and this is too slow. But it's fine using it just as the gimbal. The last camping video I did, I used it quite a bit. So that's part of just the recording stuff for YouTube that I take with me, on top of this tripod that I showed when I also revealed that. So Coleman cooler is a model 5886 or 5888, depending on which, color or something along those lines. We all have one. Justin has one, Brandon has one, Andy has one. I just decided to go with gray and blue just because Andy and Justin both have the full white one and Brandon has a black and red one. So this I showed you for the first time in my last camping video. It is my cot. It's a Trailhead 2 cot. It is, I realized I didn't talk about the height, but it is 75 inches long, 30 inches long, and does it say the height? 17 inches tall. So it's perfect, I found out, for the back of my truck, which is great. When I tent camp, I usually bring this. I'm going to be using this a lot. But it's been a perfect cot. It's in my eyes, knowing what's out there, this is a cheaper cot, but it's worked great. And on to what looks like the last thing that I usually carry, besides my fishing stuff, but we'll make that another video, is my machete. I have had this for, oh man, probably close to 10 years. Easy, maybe more than 10 years. But as you can see, it's a Gerber. I'm not sure a model or anything like that, but it's been sharpened a few times. And I'll talk about the sheath first. And what I do like about the sheath is it's not just cloth. It's a hard plastic insert inside. So that's nice. You're not catching it on anything every time you put it in and out. And the last time we used it, it got left out. So I have some maintenance to do on this thing, as you can see. Get out of there. Don't touch that, bud. That's a little sharp. But I do like it because the back side of it is a saw, pretty much the full length of the blade. And then obviously the sharp side here. I like the shape of the head of it, just for swinging purposes when you're actually using it for trail cutting and things like that. The handle, it fits my hand good. Either direction, that's what I like about the shape of the handle, is whether you're using it as a saw or you're using it as the machete. Like I said, I've had it for probably over 10 years easy, and I have never had these come loose. These bolts have never came loose at all. And it does have a little lanyard here, so when you're swinging it, obviously you're not going to let go and go flying into something you don't want it to. And of course it does have the belt holster, so you can put it on your belt, which I do when needed. All right, everybody, so that's what I carry on the regular for truck camping. It's just a little bit of a video to show you guys what I carry around, what I normally have on me at all times if need be. All this stuff is usually in my truck. I brought it out just for this video. But we are going to be doing a little bit of a gear update video soon when we switch over to winter camping, and that'll be when the snow starts falling, probably. I'm going to do some truck camping in the winter, and we also are doing some tent camping in the winter with Andy's Army tent that has a wood stove in it. We did that last winter and the winter before, and it's a blast. I love doing it. So let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what else you'd like to see. I really do appreciate you guys' feedback. It helps a lot knowing what I can do better or what I need to change, things like that. So if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, let me know. If you enjoy the content, go ahead and check out the other videos I've got of actually camping. And hit that subscribe button. That helps a lot. We've got, I think 37 subscribers right now, and I appreciate every single one of you, every like, every comment. I appreciate all that stuff. So thank you. It means a lot. So let me know how I'm doing. Give me an update. And just remember to make time, not excuses, and to do more outdoors.